Well, this next segment is going to hit home. Are you with me on this? Because of the pandemic, even the last 2 years, travel has been so difficult. So if you have family and friends who live far away, well, maybe you are relying on technology. And to introduce us to one way to make sure families and friends stay close, no matter what the travel looks like, Bethany Braun Silva is with us. Hi, Bethany. How are you today?
I'm great. I really am so excited to be here.
Again, I can't wait to hear about this because this is the world that we live in. All of my family is still in Ohio. First off, though, just remembering to stay in touch. It really is so important for everyone, adults, kids, everybody. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, absolutely. And like you said, it's been a real challenge. So families have had to adapt to find new ways to, stay in contact and make those, memories and experiences. Some of my favorite memories are with when my mother comes over and reads bedtime stories to my kids. And those are really hard to replicate if we're not in the same room together. And even, traditional video calls just aren't cutting it anymore because kids are getting bored and they're wandering off. So really the key to, staying engaged with family members, no matter where they live across the country, is to really, be visible, interactive, and engaged. And that's what this device does.
Okay, let's talk about Amazon Glow, how you are making these virtual calls easier. You should see me trying to do it, Bethany. My daughter, like you said, is wandering off. I'm trying to figure out how to hold the phone to make the right thing in the shot. I mean, it can be scary. Make it easier for me, please.
Absolutely. So the Amazon Glow is really all you need right now. I mean, it's a new device and it makes those video chats engaging and interactive and, of course, fun. And, all the remote relative needs like the grandma or the grandpa, the aunt or uncles is a tablet and then to download the free Glow app. And this device is sort of the home base. It stays on a desk or a coffee table or in your kid's room. And then the kids make the call or you schedule the call and then they're seeing the relative's face on the device. But then all the activity is happening on this mat that's provided. They can choose from thousands of books to read together. They can create art together. They can even play games. And so, but I have to say the art is really my favorite because watching my kids who have, been using technology pretty much since they were born, they're blown away because grandma can now paint with them in real time and she's miles away. So it really is fantastic and a great way to stay engaged with those relatives you don't see often.
Okay, my mind is blown right now. So everything you do on the screen, whether you're talking stories, artwork, as you just mentioned, then they get to see that like in a littler screen on the other side.
Yeah, so exactly. Think about, any tablet that you may have. So that's the remote relative, the grandparent or something like that. So they're seeing, and because it's a touch screen, they're able to, turn pages and it shows up here, or they're able to paint using their fingers and it shows up on the mat. So the technology really is wild, but so cool. And just that way to feel like we're in the same room together, which is really what it's all about these days.
And we already talked about how I know my 5-year-old wanders away every time we're trying to, check in with her great grandma on this. I mean, this has got to keep kids more engaged.
Absolutely. So I found with my own kids when they're doing, an Amazon Glow call, they're super engaged. They're reading. I mean, I think as part of it is they're kind of like intrigued by this technology themselves. And what I found is, my mom is watching the kids. So I'm able to kind of, take a beat, take a minute and, I don't know, wash the dishes, take a shower. So they're under the watchful eye of a relative.
I love this. Where can we go for more information to look into this and possibly getting it for our families?
You can head over to amazonglow.com.
Oh, that's good stuff. Thank you so much. I'm like hooked already. I love it. Great chatting with you today.
Thank you so much.